Well, hello everyone, and welcome back for episode 2 of In the Universe with me, Sarah in the Universe. I am so excited to be back again for the second episode of my new series, where we're just going to cover a variety of topics in the news, entertainment related, movies, TV shows, conventions. We got all of that for you today. Actually, I was waiting to do my second episode on Sunday, the day after WonderCon, which I'm going to on Saturday, and I was like, I have so much fun stuff to talk about. I'll wait till then, but so much has come out, Hollywood-wise and also in the convention world, something that I completely forgot about, and I'm going to talk to you about it today. So let's get started. Welcome to the second episode, guys. Okay, so I want to talk about D23, which if you guys don't know what that is Disney's official convention, where they have this every 2 years, I believe. I went to it 2 years ago. I think I've been to all of them, actually. Unfortunately, I didn't get lucky this year because I completely forgot that the tickets went on sale this week. And the reason, it's not that I just didn't forget, but in the past, 2 years ago, I bought my Sunday ticket. They always had Sunday tickets available. And I bought it maybe like 2 months before the con. No problem, right? And I was like, I'll just do that this year. I don't know what was going on this year, but we're going to get into it. But I was seeing from social media that people were having such a hard time getting tickets. The waiting room was so long. It was almost on the level of like San Diego Comic-Con, but somehow worse. And I was like, what is going on this year? Then I find out. Now, if you've been to D23 before, they have the arena. By the way, D23 takes place at the Anaheim Convention Center, okay, right next to Disneyland, conveniently enough. And in the arena, that's where they would hold all their panels for, like, the Disney Parks panel, the Star Wars Marvel panels, all the film panels were there. But I guess to accommodate for more guests this year, they have moved to the Honda Center, which is in Anaheim. That is a sports arena. They also do concerts there. Huge, okay? So I guess people could buy tickets for that as well. I didn't know that. I actually think that's really cool. I think it's a great way to accommodate for more people. However, this has turned into quite the cluster mess because I guess there was like so many issues with people buying tickets. Actually, I'm going to get into the Reddit, but let me explain some of this first. So people like, I guess, who even bought the gold member. So you can do a free membership to D23 and still buy tickets. That's what I've been doing. I used to be a paid member when D23 first came out, but honestly, I wasn't utilizing the membership as much, so I stopped being a paid member. But I was even hearing that people who were doing the paid membership could not even get tickets. And then buying tickets to that Honda Center thing was like a whole separate thing, and it was just madness. And today, general tickets went on sale, so I went to go try for it. Nothing was there. So what a mess, truly. But I also heard that Disney, I don't know if this is official or not, I'll have to get back on this. I think Disney might be skipping Comic-Con, at least for Marvel. I don't know if that's true, but I heard they're going to wait to make their own announcements at D23. So that is maybe why people were just in such a cluster to buy tickets. Like, I need to be at those panels. I know that the Disney Parks panel, those ones are, people love going to those because that's where they announce all the new things that are coming to the theme parks. So I was like, dang, that's crazy that this year has just been so insane. So actually, I'm going to go on Twitter first because Scott Gustin is like the best at providing Disney information. Let's see if I can find him. There he is. Okay. So, this is Scott Gustin on Twitter. You guys can go follow him. Again, he gives wonderful updates about Disney and all those events. So, today he said the D23 general on sale is today as of 3:45 Eastern. There are only 2 types of tickets remaining. D23 Fan Pass one-day ticket Sunday. Really? Convention Center only. Okay, but when I went on, that was completely sold out. I think that was sold out. Anyways, D23 Preferred Ultimate Fan 3-day ticket, and that was for gold members, I think, and that was only for that. So I'm pretty sure that because I when I went on there, all of this was gone. Okay, yeah, I think it was only for the members. Okay, yes. Okay, so it's sold out. Yeah, Sunday sold out. Wow, that is crazy. Sorry, I'm just doing a little reading here. I don't know, guys. Like, there's just so much more demand for Disney this year, for D23. And I have a feeling it has to do a lot with those big panels. And let me just tell you, D23 is a really fun convention. I mean, it's always been fun, but I have to say the last time I went, which was 2 years ago, the 2022 one, was incredible. The amount of like, you know what's the fun of like going to conventions like this and like Comic-Con is getting the free stuff. The free stuff that they gave out at D23 in 2022 was unbelievable. It was like I got a Marvel Studios cap, you know, like the ones Kevin Feige wears. Disney, you know, also you have to remember Disney has acquired so much. Like Hulu, they had a huge Hulu pavilion. They were giving out a ton of free stuff at every part of that Hulu. So again, you know, there's a huge demand for this. And, I can understand, I'm going to be so jealous watching everyone go to G23, but it's so much fun. And we'll still be covering it on here, even though I won't be there. But we're going to cover everything. They talk about all the movie news and all that. But yeah, let me get on the Reddit, because I kind of want to see what people were saying, because I know a lot of people were really upset, and I don't blame them, about how the ticket buying process went. I'm like, man, you know, D23 is now like San Diego Comic-Con level busy. That is just so crazy. Okay, let's go. Going on Reddit to see what people are saying. D23 Expo. Yeah, you know, this person brings up a good point. They were saying that why they think that it was so hard to get tickets this year is because, was it post-pandemic? Where did they say? Events are getting more popular in general post-pandemic. That is it right there, guys. I mean, literally, like, if you've noticed, it is so hard to get tickets to anything, whether it's a concert or any type of event. I don't know, people were just experiencing so much FOMO during the pandemic that they were like, man, I'm going hard now. Listen, I know we all felt a lot of FOMO, really, you know, but I'm just like, dang, I've just noticed, like, people are traveling a lot more. People are going on these events. So that is so true. I think that a lot of people are feeling that, like, man, I need to do all this stuff, you know? Okay, someone said the addition of the Honda Center events as a separate ticket makes the convention center only passes more competitive as well. Because those who wanted to go to the Honda Center but couldn't get tickets will also buy convention pass. Oh my God, that's so true. Wow. Okay, someone also brought up this point that with the Honda Center, the idea of having a reserved seat versus camping out overnight has always been the biggest critique. Yeah, I remember in the past D23 conventions, people were camping out overnight for the like film panels and the Disney Parks panels. It was just so crazy. So I guess this was a good idea, but in a sense, you know, all those people who were like, okay, I missed getting my Honda Center ticket, are like, dude, trying to get those convention center tickets, but there wasn't enough. You know, I don't know how many tickets that they sold for the convention center itself, but I feel like they could actually sell more, because when I went on Sunday, it really, for the last time, it really wasn't that bad. I feel like, you know, you could walk around. It wasn't like shoulder to shoulder crowded how San Diego Comic-Con is. So I really feel like, in my opinion, I think Disney should add some more, like at least like some more Sunday tickets, because I mean, Saturday's probably gonna be busy, but at least for Sunday, you know, because I feel like when you have all these panels going on, maybe I'll be wrong about this, panels going on at the Honda Center, maybe the convention floor is going to be like empty. I don't know. But I feel like honestly they could sell some more tickets. Like maybe they will. I don't know. Like wishful thinking. But wow, that's crazy. Also, this is a huge thing I want to talk about. So people are scalping tickets on like all these ticketing sites, these secondhand sites. They're selling their like, I don't know if it's just the convention passes, but I think it's more of the Honda Center tickets for these panels. They're selling them for like thousands and thousands of dollars. I think that's absolutely ridiculous. I think Disney should have done a better job. I mean, I realize like when you buy a ticket, you know, it's up to you, but I think Disney, they should have done this thing where you can't resell those. Like, I just think, oh my gosh, why is everything in life becoming like this? Like, you know, you want to go to a concert, but people are buying all those up and reselling those. And now you can't even go to a convention panel because everyone is buying all those up and stuff. That's ridiculous, guys. Like, this is getting so ridiculous, I think. Like, I get that Disney's super popular, but why is this becoming like the Taylor Swift tour? I think that's so ridiculous. Like, I can't believe it. I can't believe, you know, when I first went to D23, the first year they had it, no, it was nothing. Mind you, Disney didn't acquire Star Wars or Marvel as yet. You know, I think that's brought a lot of popularity to Disney, even more than just Disney itself. So, you know, it's just put Disney and the brand more in demand. And I guess they can't meet that demand anymore, at least, D23 wise. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of people are upset on Reddit, guys. Wow, this is like, I had better luck for San Diego Comic-Con. That's crazy. Never got the, okay. Yeah. Honestly, okay. So yeah, it's just a lot of, people are upset, complaining. I honestly think Disney should put more tickets on sale, at least for Sunday. I think that's super ridiculous that now, because they have this Honda Center thing, everyone who couldn't get a ticket there, understandably so, I'm not blaming the people, but I'm blaming the management of all this, is buying convention center passes because, like, well, at least I'll have something to do. And yeah, I can't blame them. I would do the same thing. But Disney, come on, you can add more tickets. That's so ridiculous. But I'm just wondering, like, how crazy is it going to be? How crazy is D23 Expo going to be this year with that whole Honda Center thing? Also, what I was thinking, are they going to provide free transportation? Probably not, because it's Disney. They're going to be like, hey, if you want to go to the Honda Center, it's not that far from the convention center. It really isn't. So maybe people are just going to walk, Uber. I don't know, but maybe Disney will provide. I have no idea. But that's just so interesting. I'm really curious. I may just, even though I don't have a ticket, I may just go out there if I can, just to film the chaos. I hope there's no chaos for the sake of people going, because that's always stressful, but I may just film it just to see what is going down, because this has now become like San Diego Comic-Con level in Anaheim. Absolutely insane. I just wanted to touch on that, guys, because I feel like, obviously, like, I want to talk about conventions on this, channel here and the madness of D23. I can't believe it. And I cannot believe how much those tickets are being resold for. That is absolutely insane. But I hope it's worth it for all the people who had to deal with the madness and the craziness and paid a lot of money. I really hope it's worth it, and you hope you get your money's worth. It was definitely worth it in 2022. So I hope it's worth it this year. But yeah, I think that's all I want to talk about. I don't want to make this too long, because I want to talk about some other stuff. But yeah, that was it for D23 Expo. We'll see what happens with that. Okay, so second thing on the agenda, let me pull this up here. So yesterday, Florence Pugh dropped something really interesting. Let me go and find it. So as you know, the Thunderbolts is coming out from Marvel Studios. Yelena, aka Florence Pugh, is going to star in it. And Florence, I'm not going to play the audio because I don't know if it's going to get copywritten or not, but Florence posted a video showing Yelena on set of the Thunderbolts. And she's in her costume. She's walking around. And this was so cool. And what a lot of people were saying is they were like, before at Marvel, you would get in so much trouble for doing something like this, right? Like, Marvel was all about keeping secrets till the movie comes out, right? But I thought this was so fun. Obviously, they knew she was going to do this. A lot of people did they know she did? Guys, they reposted it on, their accounts. They know she's doing this. They wanted her to do this. I thought this was so cool of, giving this raw but fun. And it's Florence Pugh. She's the sweetest person. And for her to, show, kind of give this raw, she's just your friend on your Instagram story being like, hey, look at this. And, they're walking around the set and showing all that for Thunderbolts. This immediately got me even more excited for the movie, because we had only seen that one picture they had posted with her and Bucky and all them. But this is just hey, we're filming this. Get excited. I thought this was so great over here, and she looks amazing. Her blue eyeliner is just giving me everything. She looks so good. I love Florence Pugh. I mean, and way to capitalize on the moment. She just was in Dune 2, absolutely phenomenal. She was in Oppenheimer. They just celebrated at the Oscars, winning Best Picture. Girl, get your moment. Get your moment. She is the moment. She looks amazing. I am so excited to see Yelena in this movie. I'm so excited for it. Yelena is so fun. She's so funny. She's so eccentric, but she's such a fierce, amazing character. And, Black Widow was my favorite Avenger, and her being gone, absolutely broke me, and I still wish we got the trilogy. Like, I loved her movie, but she deserved a trilogy like the other Avengers got, So I'm really bummed about that. But having her being kind of like swooped in with Florence Pugh's Yelena makes up for it so much, because Florence Pugh, she's just, again, she's so amazing. She's so sweet. She's so funny. She's so charismatic. And her character, Yelena is just one of the best new characters in the MCU. And I am so stoked for that. I think she's already making the future of Marvel very exciting and even more, just even better. And I am so stoked. I am so stoked to see the Thunderbolts and all that and what that story is going to be. I can't wait. And they probably are going to get some news on that at D23, as we just spoke about that as well. I'm guessing all that, Fantastic Four and all that stuff they have planned, probably going to be a D23 Expo. So whoever gets to go to that panel in person, you're going to have a fun time. So yeah, I wanted to talk about Yelena. I'm so excited. I love Florence Pugh. She's like one of the it girls in Hollywood, and I think she's doing such a stellar job. And she knows how to, be an it girl. She knows how to give her fans what they want. And she's an amazing actress on top of it all. So good job, Florence. I'm so excited for her. And then, okay, so that was really quick. I just wanted to talk about some random other news coming out of Hollywood. One thing that me guys, I am such a huge Ryan Gosling fan. I love him. My guy gave the performance of a lifetime at the Oscars. And now Ryan Gosling, shout out to Discussing Film on this, Ryan Gosling is launching his own production company with Jesse Henderson and has signed a first look deal with Amazon. They will collaborate with filmmakers to create bold theatrical and streaming events with all genres, some of which Gosling will star in, and that was via Deadline. Oh my gosh, if Ryan Gosling, again, him as well, capitalizing on the moment. He knows he's the moment too. Coming off that amazing Oscars performance with Ken, just killed it in Barbie. He's got the Fall Guy coming out. And now launching his own, production company. That's amazing, dude. And he's great. All of his movies are just phenomenal, and I think he's going to do a really incredible job behind the camera as well. I'm so excited about that. I cannot wait to see what he does. It's going to be amazing. And with Amazon, hello, we love The Boys. So, dude, I love if Ryan had like a cameo in The Boys. Like, that'd be so cool. Like, could he play like a soup? Oh my gosh, I would die. So yeah, just want to talk about that. Shout out and congrats to Ryan Gosling on that. That is super amazing. Okay, while we're on it, let's go to Discussing Film, because I know a lot of stuff came out. Sorry guys, give me a second here. Also, there is some news that I want to kind of wait to talk about, just like Hollywood news I want to wait to talk about on Sunday, just because I didn't want to put everything in this video, and I wanted to save some stuff for Sunday, but Sunday, well, I'll get to that later, what we're going to talk about Sunday. Whoops. Okay. There was something about Timothée Chalamet that I wanted to talk about. Oh my goodness. I'll be here forever. I really need to bookmark these things. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh my goodness, why can I not find this? Here we go. Timothée Chalamet has signed a multi-year deal with Warner Brothers to star and produce in new films. Guys, I already said this in my Dune 2 review. If you haven't seen it, you can check that out. I would love if you did. But I said that actually all of the actors in the film, Austin Butler, Zendaya, Florence Pugh, we just talked about Florence, are really on track to be the new movie stars. Everyone was bringing up Tom Cruise. Is he the last movie star? I don't think so. I think we've got Timothée Chalamet. We got another TC. We got Timothée Chalamet. And look at that. Warner Brothers is like, we are clinging on to him, man. He's made us so much money. we are working with him. Now he's set to produce and star, and yeah, he's not going anywhere, man. He's already filming the Bob Dylan film. That is incredible. I think that's amazing for him. I'm really glad to see, a lot of young, talent really find their rise in Hollywood, because a lot of people are like, oh, there's no one who can bring in the money and the fans into the theaters the way that, stars like Tom Cruise have done. And I think, no, there's always new, talent. There's always new people to be discovered. And what I love about Timothy is that he's already shown us as well as, the other actors like Zendaya and Austin and Florence, they've already shown us what a range of artistry they can do. Timothy doing something completely epic like Dune, but Wonka is also more like fun and musical. Like, that's great. And now just expanding even more and trying more different things and doing this, I think, while you're at this place in your career where you're young and he's just going after project after project, and I think that's great. Why not? Why not capitalize on the moment, as I've been saying? Like, I think that's incredible. I think he's doing a really great job, and I've become such a fan of his. And so I'm absolutely stoked to see what he's going to do. So shout out to Timothy. Him and Ryan Gosling going to be producing and starring in more movies. That is incredible. There was one more thing I wanted to talk about. I just saw the news come out today. Where is it? I think I like the tweet. Okay. So they came out with new casting for the next Final Destination film that I believe is called, is it Bloodlines? Let's see. Yes, Final Destination Bloodlines. Ooh, that's so cool. It's going to be in theaters in 2025. So they list off, all the actors over here. I'm not really too familiar. It looks like kind of like a mix of like young cast members and, just like, I'm wondering if, because it's called Bloodlines, like, is it going to be like where they're related to characters from the past Final Destination films? I love the Final Destination film. All like 1 through 3 are my favorite, right? So I cannot wait to see what they do with this. I think that's really exciting. I've been saying we need more of that 2000s era horror, like, now. It's just my favorite era. And I am really interested to see what they do with this next Final Destination film. Like, I can't wait. So I saw that news coming out and I just thought, I'm so excited for that. Like, I cannot wait. I didn't want to make this video too long. I just kind of wanted to get some of the news out of the way, especially D23, because that was just like madness. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, oh my gosh, like D23 is really the new San Diego Comic-Con now. That's crazy. Saturday, I will be attending WonderCon in Anaheim. I'm so excited. There's going to be some fun panels. I'm going to try to live stream the convention floor so long as there's no like copyright music or anything like that. Also, and we'll talk about everything that goes down at WonderCon on Sunday. Also, I want to talk about, I was able to go to the Academy Museum of Motion Pictures in LA over the weekend, and it was a blast. I want to talk more about that on Sunday as well. And then get into some other news kind of coming, some news that I've kind of been like holding off talking about just because, I was like, I don't want to say the wrong thing, but we'll talk about that Sunday as well as any other topics that come out in Hollywood. But I'm really excited. I love doing these, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of In the Universe with me. And we're just gonna do a whole bunch of fun fandom stuff on the channel. So if you like what you see, you can subscribe if you like. I'd really appreciate it. And for those of you who are already subscribed, thank you so much for your support, guys. It means the world to me. Thank you so much for being a part of my universe. I love having you all here. Guys, have an amazing week. Have a safe week. Have a great week. And I will see you guys back here on Sunday for episode 3, everybody. All right, guys, take care. Have a good one. It's been a pleasure, guys. Thank you so much.